Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, we have every single anime watcher's favorite anime out there to date. Shield Hero, Jeffrey's personal favorite. As always, I am one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. And you know what? I'm just gonna get into it. Do we need do we have to continue watching Shield Hero? Because, like... Dude, nothing is happening, bro. And like, I know I'm just gonna go like, off the timeline here, but like, is it just me, or is this show just walking tropes? It's like everything that Naofumi interacts with or talks to is like super uber important. Oh, this random slave raccoon girl next in line for like, she's the heiress to the freaking Q10 Low. Random egg. Ooh, it's a philo queen. These two fucking random what's it called? Like Coliseum slaves. Guess what? They got that tiger blood and silk belt. What else? What else is there? What else? Oh, this ditzy random girl I encountered on the street. Oh, guess she's the water priestess. Oh no. It's like, God, dude, like, what is the writing in this show? Like, the cast is so bloated. There's too many people going on, man.
Dude, I just wanted to hear you talk your shit.
and literally, like I swear to God, like the people who are making the show, they're like edging us because, like, he meets her and like I swear to God, he's putting two and two together. He's like, oh, yes, oh. Whale, ooh, she looks the same, she drinks a lot. Ooh, oh, it's her. I didn't know that. What? Like,
yeah.
hello?
Yeah, there's a bit of the obliviousness there that I could do without.
I was like, there's no way. Like they actually made it look like he knew what was going on, but he's like, oh, it's Zodia. What? Oh, I didn't know. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get into it, but I agree that like the flashbacks of like seeing Sedina in different things as they're talking about it, and then Zodia, I was like, come on, like the connection's right there, and you just nope. Okay, we're gonna
here's
continue.
a card with a goddamn fucking whale in it.
Okay, so we're starting off, and we basically are still on the trajectory to the old capital for Raftalia to gain her emperor powers, because obviously she's the new emperor.
Yeah, they're in the town. They're like, oh, we gotta wait here for 2 or 3 days. I don't know, for like what, like the envoy to come.
Yeah, I think
like,
to garner the troops and shit.
Just do it, man. Just do it.
Yeah, so we're there and we're just kind of doing our regular stuff. They check in with the blacksmith's master to check on the cursed sword.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, this random blacksmith like from this town. Oh, he's actually the apprentice of the best blacksmith in the world. Oh my God. Oh, anyways.
Okay, so they...
oh, one second.
Yeah, go again.
This is like the time and place where there's like downtime in the stories, right?
Yep.
I actually like this part in like, different like animes, different stories when it's done well. This is like literally nothing happened. Like, it wasn't even fun. They didn't even have fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
There was like no entertainment.
So
anyways.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right. So on the way to the blacksmith, they bump into this girl that we saw very briefly coming out of like tall grass, and named Zodia. She's there. Blacksmith is obviously like, hi, pretty lady, let's go drink. And then they basically convinced Naofumi, like, hey, I'll go. Zodia saying this, I'll go if you go. They all go drinking. That's fine. Whatever. No big deal. My problem with the show currently is not actually like the storyline and stuff like that. Like, yes, it's a bit slow. Yes, I get it.
It's all over the place.
I understand where you're coming from. Mine is actually like the visual animations, because I don't know if you saw when she came out of the grass.
Yeah, dude, that grass was looking like a JPEG, dude. And
all of it was a JPEG, except for like the one, like let's say like 2 foot frame around her on each side.
Yeah,
that's the only grass that moved in front of all the other grass.
That was looking rough. And do you recall when like the Muramasa, the blacksmith, was like talking to Sign?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it was like him talking, and then the next frame is just him looking down. It like they literally just flipped it.
Yep.
Like there was no like in between frame. I'm like, whoa, that's I guess they were like, really saving money here.
Yeah, and like Philo pulling the cart, you could see that like it would be, let's say like 3 beats, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I always found the CG with Philo pulling the cart was always rough. And one other fucking thing, like. They're like, oh, well, we can't leave Naofumi unguarded and everything, so, like, I guess Sign will go. I was hoping that they would have, like, we would find more Sign lore dump, Like, they would have a discussion about her world and everything. Like, like the commenter Jack Kelly mentioned. I was like, dude, this is a good time for us to, like, learn this stuff. Nothing. Literally nothing. She was silent, like...
Yeah, I agree with you.
90% of the time. I was like, what? What was the point of her? What's the point of her character here? There's no point.
I agree with you completely, because when she was like, oh, I'll go, I'm on the way with Naofumi, in my head I was like, dude, we're finally gonna understand everything that commenter was talking about.
I finally understand what this character is. I'm like, nope, just silent. I'm like, oh god, come on, man.
Even at dinner, she was just like, oh yeah, she's excited to play games, and then also like, I'm tired. And that's it. Like, I just wanted a little bit more from Sign. That would be nice. But I don't think we will.
This is the perfect time to, like, explain the character. Nope, nothing. I'm like, I guess we gotta read the web novel now.
Yeah. That's not happening. Look, like I said, my big issue with it right now is the actual visual animation. Is story-wise, I get where you're coming from. I understand that you're pissed off about it. I would just like to hold my hands up and say, hey, it's just the animation for me, all right?
And did you find it funny? Because, like, like that night ended, right?
Yeah.
With, like, not much happening. Then the next morning, Naofumi and Raphtalia are, like, giving food out, like, I guess, to the poor and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm full, like, even calls Raphtalia Anarchy, like, big sis or something.
Yeah, Annie, yeah.
And, like, mid pouring food, Raphtalia goes on to tell a story about what happened last night. And there's like a guy holding food. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess you're not gonna give him food. You're just gonna tell this story.
I did see that guy in the background. He's like in the top right of the screen, and he's just like staring, and he's like, what the fuck, guys?
Like, just give him the food, man. And like, I don't understand, like, why do they have to do like a flashback of the night of when you could have just done it during like the time, like.
Yeah.
Direction choice was weird.
I think it was because they needed some way for Naofumi to know, and like that would be a flashback rather than show it twice. Or I agree with you, you could have done it the night of and then have Raphtalia like almost just like a quick cut of like telling the story, and then Naofumi's like, oh, I get it, I understand.
And it also felt like that part wasn't even necessary.
Yeah, that might come into play later, but I don't know.
Like, story-wise, it just didn't really make sense. Like, oh, okay, Full is spoiling Atla by not saying no to her. Okay, cool.
It's called character development, brother. Character development. But
yeah.
look, the night ends, and as the night goes on, we have Zodia, who, after playing cards and hanging out and all these things, gives Naofumi a quote-unquote autographed card with her autograph for the first time they met, and then made a joke, quote-unquote, around, oh, would you want to marry me? And then as he leaves, she was like, oh, but I'm being serious, right? So I don't know if that was about them meeting later or playing cards again or the marriaging. Who knows? Read into it what you will. But then the next night and the next day happens, and they go about, they feed the citizens, and it's like another night. Like, they have the parade, yes, but they still are not going to the old capital. They still have one more night. And this night, he's in the bathhouse, and of course, Zodia, quote unquote, gets lost. shows up in the bathhouse, and then, you know, they have their chat. They're going to play some cards. She forgot her booze in the bath. Naofumi says he's going to go get it. One of the assassins that we saw, and one of the warriors that we've been seeing multiple times, that are the Emperor's staff, says,
Hit squad.
Yeah. And they show up and they say to Zodia, we've come here to get you. Okay. So we kind of get the connection now. Like, we've been hearing whispers about this water Miku that is like under the Emperor's direct power, and yeah, right?
She even like mentions that, like, I want people to smile, but like I'm doing like the good work and also I'm doing the dirty work, and I don't want to do that. So it's like, dude, it's kind of obvious at this point this is like the water priestess. And then later on, after all that, he's like, oh, I guess she's gone. He goes to talk to Saldina, and they have like a little, you know, heart to heart about like, you know, the water priestess's role.
Because Saldina used to be.
Yeah, and they're basically like the Heavenly Emperor's like goon. Like literally.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do this stuff that I want. Like, hey, if someone's like, you know, rebelling, put them down.
Yeah.
You know, arrest them. I don't want them anymore.
Leader of armies and executioner. Like everything.
Exactly. And she even mentions like, yeah, someone from my kind is probably doing the same thing that I'm doing too. Like, and now, like literally now for me is like, I don't know what he's doing. He's like, I don't know why they even did this scene. He's just literally repeating what she said. He did twice. I'm like, are you just trying to like fill up screen time? Like what?
Dude, he's pensive. He's thinking. Okay.
He's like, you're
slaughter Miku.
Slaughter Miku. I'm like, what is this? Add value to the scene at least.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like that, as we were talking about, the connection wasn't made in that scene, because obviously it's like, okay, one of our kind, I feel bad for them. They're probably not happy doing the job. And, you know, all of those things are going. And Naofumi's literally, yeah.
They look the same.
Naofumi's flashing back to his conversations with Zodia. And then he's like, nah, it couldn't be her.
Yeah, it would be like, oh, I also got this card. Look at this card. Oh, Orca. Oh,
and
look at this.
Like you said, they have the same hair color. They fucking both like to drink. They both have that like ara voice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, but regardless, they go through that, and then, you know, the scene ends. Raftalia shows up, and, you know, they just try to get an early night for the march to the old capital tomorrow. And part of the reason that they're going to the old capital is the blacksmith needs his tools that are in his forge in the old capital to like reverse the curse type idea on the sword, as well as get Raftalia her powers as the emperor.
Raftalia to get giga buffed.
Yes. Yeah.
Giga buffed.
And they keep baiting this, that like, hey, just because you get the powers doesn't mean you have to be the emperor. Come on. Like, I know she doesn't want to be the emperor, but like, she's gonna be the emperor, right? Like, they keep baiting it. And
yeah, but then like, and then it's obvious like, hey, they're gonna find someone to stand in for her, because there's no way that you can separate the two main characters of the series. Like,
no. And it's probably gonna be Zodia or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody that cares for the people. And
come on.
They get to the capital, and they're vibing and they're chilling, and they are met with the government's army, and they get, as they're about to march on the city, they get word that the town that they were just in was attacked by the government forces, and they get a letter from the government commander. Now the letter reads, hey, some of our troops went haywire, we couldn't fucking control them, we got them under control now. I'd actually like this war to be the commanders of each armies chatting about it. So let's meet up and chat. And then Naofumi's like, let me see that letter. Pulls it out. Lo and behold, it's the same signature that's on the card Zodia gave him.
Zodia? What?
Yeah. So that's that. Also, I do like how he has like a white-haired hit squad, because he heard about the town and then he was like, Atla, full sign, go with Galleon and check out the fucking village.
Yeah.
And they're all the white-haired fuckers just standing there like, yes. Like, all right, sounds good. But
Yeah.
it, like I said, I wasn't upset like you were. I know, like, I've been upset about it in the past. I'm not saying I haven't.
I'm surprised you didn't even mention like this is like the worst episode so far, because like it is the worst in my opinion.
I still think that the other episode that I had a 30-minute rant on was the worst episode. I think this one was fine except for animation. Again, visually. You can look all you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fair enough.
But
like, I was literally just watching this. I'm like, I didn't even need to watch this episode.
Yeah.
And if I watch the next episode, I'd be fine.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like the only thing you really needed from this episode, if you were gonna skip it, is like the introduction of Zodia. That's it.
That's
like
literally it.
And also, if I didn't give you this episode and I showed you just a picture of Zodia, I guarantee you'd be like, oh, that's Sedina's like relative.
Yeah. She's probably taking over her role.
Yeah, or working in the government somehow. Like, I can almost guarantee you just from a photo, you'd be like, yeah.
Originally, I thought it would be really cute if like she was kind of like, instead of like an orca whale, she was like a penguin, given her outfit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
got penguin vibes from her.
I feel you. But, it's like the lost little baby idea.
Yeah. Hopefully she does turn into a penguin, because it's kind of, you know, like the Arctic vibe, you know, orca whales. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just.
You're trying to say something.
I'm just done with this episode.
Okay, well.
Holy moly.
Let us know down below in the comments what you thought of this episode. Let us know if there's any more lore that we're not getting from the anime and that they're not explaining. Let us know all of that good stuff. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and check out all the other series that we're recapping almost every day of the week.
I would find comments about the lore more interesting than this episode. Honestly.
All right, you heard them. Leave them down below. And until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.